Hello. Can you guys hear me? My name is Danielle, and the channel is Flygirlsmanifesting. On this channel, we talk about all things manifestation. That means your self concept, the stories that you're telling yourself all day, every day. And the most important thing that we do on this channel is we help each other out by maintaining mental control over your thoughts. Literally, you can change your life if you get control of the thoughts that you're thinking all day, every day. Sounds simple, and yes, it is. So, if you are also interested in anything that I do when it comes to mindset coaching, check out the description. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So, today we're talking about how to create your dream life. And I know that's a loaded concept for some people. However, I can tell you that I have created my dream life. And my dream life has nothing to do with fancy cars, millions of dollars. It doesn't have anything to do with who I work with, none of that stuff. My dream life basically has to do with one thing and one thing only that I've created, which is peace of mind, freedom, and time to do whatever I want, whatever I desire to do. The world is my oyster. I am 100% in alignment with who I am, what my purpose is. I'm moving towards my purpose. I'm flexible. I am open. I'm a student of life. However, I'm super duper clear. I took time to get super duper clear about the things that matter to me. So you don't have to have it all figured out whenever you are manifesting your dream life. However, becoming clear about who you are, that requires you to get into the habit of monitoring your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. You. However, you figure out a way to make time for yourself, this is going to be very important on creating your dream life. Your dream life doesn't have to be what people tell you it should be. For me, financial freedom is something that is very important to me, but it is not the end all and be all of my life. My finances are in alignment with where I am right now, and I'm 100% very happy with my financial situation, and I am focused on growing my platform, my business, growing residual forms of income. All of that stuff is really great. So, what does it take to create your dream life? Well, I can't tell you personally for you, but I can tell you for me. I had to take some inventory and I just made a decision. I just decided that this is how I want my life to go. I wrote it down. I picked like 4 or 5 things that were very, very important to me: health, career, romance, peace of mind. Those things were very important. So I started there. And within those categories, hi Eugene, thank you for joining. Within those categories, you can start to formulate what your dream life looks like. A lot of the times, too, getting fed up with where you are in life will fuel you to finally sit down and make that list of things that you desire to have. And when you make your list of things, make it as short as you can, maybe like 5 things at the most, in the most critical categories in your life: health, wealth, money, love, stuff like that. Whatever's important to you, just take some time, get you a little book like this, get you a little book like this. You see, these are my notes for, it took me 20 minutes to make these notes. These are my notes for today. You can sit down for about an hour and just contemplate on the things that matter to you. Because when you become clear, the universe rewards you. So you see on the screen it says, "What is your vision?" I was telling you guys this last week. Your vision must become very clear. And if you're saying, "Oh, I don't know what I want to do," that's it's um it's self sabotage in my opinion. You know what you want. You know, let's not say want. You know what you desire. You may be apprehensive to say it into the universe because a lot of people have a fear of failure. However, if you would just say it, don't be afraid to say exactly what it is that you desire to have. The universe likes clarity. If you are not getting your manifestations the way that you desire them to come into your life and you've been waiting, it's most of the time because there's mixed signals and you are not clear about what you're asking for. My dream life looks different from yours. So if you're listening to 7 people, thank you so much for joining. If you guys can give me a thumbs up. And also, don't be afraid in the comments. Maybe I can help you guys work through this. What is something that you may be thinking about that you would love to have as your dream, a part of your dream life? Let's work through it because, I am not the end all and be all of your dream life. However, I am a person who I'm living my dream life. And no, I'm not a millionaire as of yet, but I intend to be. I live a very financially comfortable life. My finances are growing. My health is in check. I'm able to mentally get myself back on track with minimum amount of craziness. I live a very peaceful life. These are all things that I help cultivate into my life over the course of time by becoming very clear. This is what I help my clients to do. I help them to become clear. I help my clients to get all of that gook out of your mental aura. And when we work together, there is a divine purpose. Even I don't care if it's just to for 7 days decide that you're going to do one thing. Once you become clear about a vision and your dream life will start to formulate very quickly. Before you know it, you'll look up and you will be amazed at how your life is unfolding. Well, thank you for joining Divinely Guided Kim. Goddess, thank you. Aw, thank you. I have some photos I have to take for my Instagram, so I put on some makeup. Divinely Guided, I'm still not clear of what my dream life would be though. Well, we can work on that. Gina, thank you for being here. Oh, you like the self concept meditation? I plan on doing more of those. I think it's important to work on yourself. I know we want our things and we just want them. We just like, okay, just give them to us. But there is an amount of work that you have to do internally, and it can happen, transformation can happen overnight or fairly quickly. Kim, if you say, I'm still not clear of what my dream life would be, what about what is your dream day? What is your ideal day? Start there. Or your dream morning. You see, there's always an answer. There's always a solution to what it is that you may or may not think that is possible. Aw, thank you so much. Yeah, I actually listened to it last night and I had a beautiful but weird dream. I listened to my own meditation last night and I had a weird dream, but it was a good dream. I met a woman who me and her both sat next to each other and we both had crystals and stones on, which I never really wear this out. And so I know it was because of my meditation. I wanted to meet more like-minded people. So sure. Let me write that down. Goddess, let me write that down. I would definitely take suggestions for what did you say? Health, beauty, and happiness. Okay. Yes. So I'm here just to come in quickly to support into your spirit. It is very possible for you to create your dream life. I don't have an issue with anything in my life at the moment because I'm choosing, I'm making a choice to look at the solution. And that's what I wanted to tell you with affirmations. You are affirming all day, every day. So so somebody told me like, oh well, like the law of assumption's not working. I'm tired of affirming. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't quit that stuff. So what you can do is take a break from focusing. When you say you're tired of like manifesting and stuff, you're just saying you're taking a break from the focus. The focus is what you're tired of, because if you focus and your focus is all over the place, then you may be tired of trying to focus when you can't. And meditation is really great. Meditation doesn't have to be in silence. It could be a nice playlist where you can just daydream about like things that you would love to do. This is very important when you are creating your ideal life. Okay, so your dream life, you don't know what that looks like? What about your dream day? Lisa Rose, thank you for joining. Oh, thank you, Lisa. No, I'm taking. I love to take suggestions. I'm here for you guys. You guys are a part of my tribe. That's what I'm here for. I mean, if I just made videos that I wanted to make, then that wouldn't be pointless. So you said divine justice and world peace. Okay, so Kim, you brought up a great thing. So Tuesdays is when I normally go live, and I have kind of gotten away from that because I feel like I was too focused on my analytics, and I just said I'm not going to do that. I like going live on Tuesdays. You guys are used to me going live on Tuesdays. I was going to go live on Tuesdays and Fridays. So Kim, or just anyone in the chat, what time are you guys usually available to see? Like this is 7 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. So are you guys normally available in the evenings? Because I would most people might be getting off work between 5 and 7. So if that's a better time to go live, then I can make time. I just want to be consistent. You know, a lot of people say they miss the lives when I go early. So and I'm gonna, just make sure I tailor that to you guys. World peace, world peace. Yes, of course, world peace. I'll figure out a way to incorporate world peace. That is very important. So let's get back into talking about. Let's break down the law of assumption. I just want to break down what it means to make an assumption spiritually. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for joining. Spiritually, the law of assumption, it literally has to do with what you assume to be true, what you meditate on all day, every day, what you assume, what you affirm, you start to see that in your reality. A lot of people do not like the law of attraction anymore because they said they tried it and it's not working for them. As soon as they tried the law of assumption, then now their life has changed. What it is that the law of assumption is moving into the present day. There's a lot of haziness around the law of attraction. The law of assumption is a better way of practicing the law of attraction. The law of assumption is a beautiful way to practice conscious manifesting, because with the law of assumption, what you are saying is that in my reality, I get to speak things into existence. I get to focus exactly on the things that I desire to have, no matter what is going on in my reality. And the more I do that, the more I persist in that, it has no choice but to show up. So the law of assumption is you internally changing yourself with your self concept and making the best assumptions about the situations in your life. That's what the law of assumption is. And it's a better way to look at conscious manifesting. That's why people like it as the law of assumption. So I'm a fan of the law of assumption. That is the way we're going to focus our manifestations, where we're going to take control over our words, our thoughts, and we're going to, no matter what's going on around us, decide what we desire to have. I don't know why people don't do this. Y'all have to write stuff down. Look, I'm gonna show you right now. Pick three things. Okay. For me, whenever like I do with my coaching clients, I'm like, look, don't make it complicated. Just pick like three things. Like one, two, three. I'm not trying to call y'all slow, but I'm gonna break it down. So we got three things, right? Let's just say my goal is to release. My goal, my vision is to release. So I'm gonna speak for me. During quarantine, I put on about 10 pounds. So I would like to release that weight. I don't want to lose it because I don't want to find the shit. I don't want to find the weight that I'm about to release. So I'm going to release. I am going to release 10 pounds. I've done it before. I've released 65 because I used to be extremely overweight. So I know how to release weight. I've done it before. The way I'm going to release the weight, what am I going to do to release the weight? Well, I know that I need to maybe control my eating. That was my goal from the 7 day reset, and I'm down 5 pounds. So, you see where this is going, your vision, your clarity. My dream body looks a certain way. So, this is the first thing I would do if I want to release 10 pounds from my frame. The first thing I would do is focus on my food, what I eat. And I love food. There are so many things you can eat that are not heavy in oil, fats, and stuff like that. So we don't have to worry about that. Number two, I would mentally affirm that I'm healthy, happy, and slim. That's my desire, right? Healthy, happy, and slim. Healthy, happy, and slim. So I'm healthy, happy, and slim. Yes. My third thing I would do is what am I doing now? Oh, drink more water. And I wanted to fast one time this month. Fast once this month, like for the day, like for the whole entire day. So these are my goals. Boom. You see, that took me less than 2 minutes to write down. Like this is easy. My goal is to be down 10 pounds. The first thing, the second thing, and the third thing, and then I just work this. So now when I wake up, I could keep this next to my bed. And when I wake up, oh, what are my goals for releasing 10 pounds off of my frame? Okay, focus on my food, mentally affirm that I'm healthy, happy, and slim, and move towards that. And three, drink more water and fast once this month. It can literally be that simple. Like, you don't have to have everything figured out, and this could change, but this is just a sketch, you know? And I tell people, don't be afraid to write things down and you don't have it all figured out. Just start going forward. Just start getting into the habit of being decisive, making a decision. It's okay if the plan needs to be reworked. Just make a decision. You will start to move things into your desires. All right, Veronica, thank you. Dominique, thank you for joining. Hi, wondering if we can manifest the perfect job if we don't even know what it would be. Done settling for jobs that don't fulfill me. Could it be perfect and exactly what I love? Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, you are looking at a person who literally worked in an industry. I worked in the service industry as a restaurant manager for over 7 years as a restaurant manager, but I also worked as host, bartender, all that good stuff, and then I was promoted. I love the industry for serving people. However, what I was able to do to become my own boss now, I don't work for a company from home. I work for myself. I make my own hours. I set my own pay, and I don't have any worries. I don't have any set like, oh, if I work from home now, I got to be a millionaire. That is being a millionaire is going to happen as it's supposed to happen. However, I got very clear about the fact that I no longer want to give my time and my energy to jobs that are toxic. The workforce nowadays is very toxic. So I'm just letting you know it's very possible. And now, with the quarantine and everything coming out of that, more people than ever are leaving their jobs and starting online businesses, or they're just working online. We need I need I need a virtual assistant right now. Like I need help. I need a virtual assistant. I have so much work to do online that I don't even have. I'm gonna hire one in the next couple of months. Um, I work social media management. I do mindset coaching. Like I have a lot of stuff on my plate. So there are jobs opportunities for you right now. You just have to set your mind. Dominique, the perfect job for you without money being involved, what does that look like? Because if we're talking about manifesting your dream life, that usually does have to do with the work that you do to feel fulfilled. My life doesn't feel like work. Even if I work 10 hours and I'm dog tired, I am still doing something I love to do. I'm online, I'm researching, I'm dealing with clients. And yes, I will go to bed and I feel dog tired, but I'm happy that I have created a lane where I get to decide how I generate my own income. And it's not set by a salary or, you know, a overbearing boss. You get to decide. For me, it was freedom. I want to have my own time. I want to do what I want to do. When I want to come on live and talk to you guys, I want to be able to do what I want to do and serve the people who are aligned with what I like to do. That was my goal, and I was able to manifest that in a very short amount of time when I got clear. Air Erica, hi, how are you? Dominique, yes. So there's another Dominique in here. Hi to two Dominiques. I love it. So Dominique Blanca says, so is that really manifesting then? I just feel like that's logic. Dominique, manifesting is a buzzword for creating your reality. Manifesting means to bring into fruition. So if you are hungry and you go to your refrigerator and you cook a meal, you've just manifested your meal. You just brought it into fruition. Logic is some people don't really have a sense of logic. If they did, then they wouldn't be going from YouTube video to YouTube video searching for the same answers that they have within themselves. You would be surprised at what logical things that would seem logical to you, but to some people they just don't get it. Manifesting is not an outside thing, it's something that is always happening. You can never quit manifesting. It's a part of your life. Now, logic, some people just don't have the conscious logic of a person who is focused. Let's just say that manifesting consciously, let's do that. Is that really manifesting? No. Manifesting consciously, being aware, requires a certain amount of focus, consistent focus on your goal. And if you don't know what your goal is, that is okay. Just affirm and intend that you will be led to the right thing to do. See, if you don't know what your dream life is, or you don't know what your dream job is, intend, speak into existence that I will be led in the right direction. What I do sometimes when I don't know the answer is I just say, you know what? Thank you to the Most High, Mother, Father, Creator, for blessing me with everything I have in my life. I need you to guide me in the right direction for XYZ. I need you to guide me in the right direction. There is a such thing as infinite intelligence. Some people may be atheists. I'm not one of those people. I believe in infinite intelligence. I believe in a higher power that we are all connected to. You are a co creator with the universe. You can definitely call on your higher self when you don't know the answers. Just ask. Just ask. Literally, if you ask and you ask with an earnest heart and an intention that is pure to your heart, ask with an earnest heart, open yourself up to the answer, no matter what it may seem like. Oh, I don't know, why is that coming to me? Trust your intuition, and you will be guided to the right answers for your dream job, your dream life, your ideal situations. That's what I'm here to help you guys to figure out. Veronica says, could we affirm for self control to accomplish? Yeah. When I had an issue with visualizing, because some people, they just have a hard time with it. I affirmed for about 3 months, a while. It was over the summer, last summer. I just kept affirming that I always have beautiful thoughts. My thoughts are so beautiful. I love my beautiful thoughts about my life. I love my beautiful thoughts about my life, because for the life of me, I would think a thought and then it would go like left, or it would become hazy. I'm like, no, I want to like be able to like visualize myself like counting money. So how I manifested my first lump sum of money is I tried to get myself up to, I was trying to count $100 bills, and I can only get up to like 10. And I wanted to be able to visually count like 50 $100 bills in my mind. So I was able to get up to that, but I had to reaffirm for control over my thoughts. And I affirmed that I only have beautiful thoughts about my life. I only have beautiful thoughts about my life. I didn't even say nothing about negative thoughts. I just kept affirming I only receive beautiful thoughts about my life. So the images immediately started to formulate with me laughing, joking. I would have dreams where my I would be smiling in my dreams. Or I have dreams of me laughing and joking with family members. But that it took me like a couple of months to do that. But you can definitely affirm. Affirmations are literally just the thoughts that you think over and over and over. And it's not like you sitting there like, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. It's just like talking to yourself. Like for me in my head, if I have something that's bothering me, I'm like, okay, Danielle, girl, you already know. You already know how this goes. This is how I would affirm for myself. If I have something that's bothering me and it's not in alignment with my vision of what I'm moving towards, I immediately start talking to myself in a very calm and soothing way, like I would be talking to a friend. And I just go in my head, or I go in the room. I may speak under my breath, or I may speak in my head, but I'm just like, girl, look, what's wrong? What's going on? Let's get this out on the table. And then I'll go through it and I'll talk through it. Okay, so yeah, that could happen. Yeah, I know that you said you wanted to do this. This may not work out. Okay, but what are we going to do to move forward? Because you already know that your thoughts are creating. You already know that you are a master manifester. So if you're not feeling well about something, then let's go forward with this. And I will talk myself through it. You guys have the right to do that. And when you're really talking to yourself, you're talking to your higher self, because you're formulating the solution. So you can talk yourself through things to get to the alignment. And when you get out of alignment, just talk yourself back into it. Soothe yourself back into it. Eric Hall says, you can also assume that everything you eat makes you lean. Yep. According to quantum physics, everything is an illusion. So I started affirming consciously with every bite that everything I eat makes me skinny. You definitely could do that. You definitely could. I mean, I have been able to maintain my weight just by affirming that I'm naturally skinny. So I actually like the weight that I am, but I would like to slim down a little bit because I'm short, and I just like to have a slimmer, leaner body, because I know I've sat in the house and not exercised for 10 months. So, but you're absolutely right. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Mm-hmm. Lisa knows. Lisa and I've had these conversations about eating and releasing weight. Remember I told you, Lisa, that you're not losing it? You're not losing weight, you're releasing weight. Releasing something means that it's gone and you've let it go. When you say you're losing weight, that means that if you lose something, you're expecting to find it. So I don't like to use those particular words. That's what I do when I tell people, like, just say you're releasing it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, two Dominiques. That's like a blessing. And I just spoke about my husband has a Dominique in his life. We were just talking about that person today. So your name is very popular. Amber, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for being here. Amber says, I'm starting my life over completely. I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to use manifestation to help me in the process. I use dream boards. Oh, you're a visual learner? That's perfect. You are a blessed person because most people will say that they struggle with that because. But for me, you can use both. You can be an audio person. You can listen to your affirmations. You guys know that I do custom made MP3 um, affirmations for you that are custom to what it is that you're manifesting. I do it for people all the time. It is actually one of the things that I have to like only do 10 at a time because I literally do the editing for them. And the editing takes me a couple of days to do because I have to listen to the audio levels and make sure that your voice is not going to disturb you out of your sleep. So I do definitely offer that as a service. But for those of you who are visual learners, that's perfect. Then use visual things to help you to keep yourself aligned. I'm going to say it over and over and over. You must focus your thoughts. You must. You must. You may have one day or two where you fall off, but you got to get back on board with moving forward towards your thoughts. And you may think, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but literally, if you want to consciously, deliberately manifest something and see it come quickly into your life or come to you in the way that you desire for it to come, like the way you see it to come, you have to consciously be in control of what you're saying, what you're seeing, what you're focusing on. This is why I do this work because I read all the law of attraction books that you guys read too. I watched all the YouTube videos. I was like, okay, some things work, some things don't. As soon as I started to focus my thoughts, my words, my energy, and focus, and then I was able to see things like magic. I was like, oh, that's all I had to do. And even with clients, I'm like, look, you're gonna get nice fly girls on YouTube, but when we're doing coaching, you're paying me for that, but you're getting one on one with me. You're definitely not going to get pacified. I need you to be definite and I need you to be concrete. I don't care if your goal is to, for the next 7 days or the next 30 days, just wake up and say, I love myself with a note card. Can you do that? Can you take a note card for the next 30 days and as soon as you open your eyes, wake up and look at your note card and say, I love myself, and meditate on that for a couple of seconds and then put it right back next to your pillow and go about your day? Can you even do that? Can you create a routine where you're able to focus and do something in repetition so that your brain gets used to following your command? Most people walk around following the world's commands. You need to follow your own command. hmm Vision boards are great as long as the vision board is not just you looking at it. It has to have clear goals. And a vision board is great. I actually have some. I'll show you guys. I have some pictures that I'm going to do for a vision board. I printed them out from, yeah. So I have like all my pictures that I'm going to put on my vision board. Now these are all things that when you look at a vision, like this is a picture of me and my husband 7 years ago when we were dating. If I put this on my vision board, it's going to be an affirmation of I love and respect my relationship with my beautiful husband because this reminds me of a very beautiful, happy time with he and I. So it's just a reminder to give honor to our relationship. So that's something I would put on there. Um, Aaliyah, baby girl, I always have her around me because I just like her energy. What else we got here? This was me after I got married. So I think I took a picture with mine like on Instagram, but this was like me 2 days after I got married. So I would keep that one. So I just keep imagery around me that reminds me to be grateful, to be thankful. Vision boards don't work if you just make the vision board and never like associate good feelings with it or associate your goals and meditate on those goals, you know? So that's great to have. Mel says, what do you do when you're tired of birds before land but no land? Mel, well, here's the thing. Let's break apart your saying that you're tired. So just change it. Here's the thing. Birds before land, you should celebrate. There's a video where I tell you to celebrate. I might let me see if I can link it. My birds before land video. Hmm. Let me see if I can link it. Because I do have a video with that on my channel, and I think you would benefit from it. It's called Birds Before Land, and you should celebrate Birds Before Land because what that means is that you are actually manifesting and seeing things come into your reality to tell you to keep going. It would not be in your reality if it were not something that was formulating. Think about it this way, Mel. Would you want to get your birds before land now? Would you rather your manifestation come now and it's not ready? Or would you rather to let it do what it's doing and let the universe formulate what it is so that it comes to you exactly the way that you desire it to come? If you want it to come quickly to you, you just say so, and then you'll get it like that. If you just lay back and said, I release and let it go, and then it'll come to you, will it be exactly the way that you want it to be because you may be rushing it? Because you can rush things to happen. I've done it before. And I'm like, probably should have let that person, your SP, think about it this way. When it comes to other people's life, they have their own shit going on. I'm just going to be honest with you. Relating to your specific person, they have their own life going on. And I'm not one of those people who are going to tell you that you can't get exactly what you desire from a specific person. It's your world, not mine. However, I do know that people have their own shit going on. The best thing you can do is be thankful that you're seeing um, signs and symbols. Here's what I would say if you want to see things move faster: take your focus from your specific person and put it on the imaginary act of living in the end result. So, Mel, I mean, we don't have time to go into it. If we were doing a session, I would go through all of the steps of what your ideal outcome, your ideal life with your specific person, your vision, what is the end result. And no matter what your SP is doing, birds before land, that stuff really wouldn't matter when we are formulating the new story, when we're telling it exactly the way that you see it happening. Mel, I would say go into your mind, focus on the conversation that you would have that would be amazing to hear from your specific person. What would be the most amazing thing you could hear from your specific person? What would be the amazing imaginal act that you could hear from your specific person? And once you get that image, start to formulate that before you go to bed in your state akin to sleep. I've manifested something when I fell asleep. I did it in a loop, a 20-second loop. The next day I woke up, I saw it. I was like, oh shit! So you can manifest that fast? You can do affirmations all day until you're blue in the face, but you can also do affirmations and do it right when you're falling asleep, when you're state akin to sleep. with a loop of just you hearing the person congratulate you, or hearing the voice of your specific person saying, I love you so much. I'm so thankful that I'm with you, or whatever it is. And you can imagine that for literally less than a minute as you're falling asleep and the shit can show right up in your reality. It's happened to me many a times. It takes mental focus. That's why I'm telling you guys the focus. And stop affirming, Mel, that you're tired. Start affirming, maybe a better word is, I'm thankful that at least I'm seeing movement. And I vow to redirect my thoughts on living in the end result. That's a better affirmation. Oh, thank you guys for showing up. You guys are in here tonight, baby. How are ya? Hi everyone. How are ya? And I hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. I haven't seen these names, so please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hope you're doing all well. Thank you. Divinely Guided says, I affirm that I'm releasing weight last month and I haven't been gaining weight since then. The weight just doesn't stay. Yeah. And that's how I am too. My weight, I've affirmed that I only go to a cap. So my weight doesn't go above a certain um number, but I do like being slimmer and leaner because I'm a short person and I just like to have a slimmer body. But I mean, when I look in the mirror, I love what I see. It's just I want to eat better, and that's what I'm doing. Not wanna, I am eating much better, like just not snacking throughout the night. I'm a night owl, so I work at like 3 to 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I get hungry, instead of reaching for the bag of chips, maybe I can reach for some sliced tomato and avocado. So those are my goals. Because whether I eat chips or not, I'm still going to be slim. It's more so about making better decisions with my eating habits, which I'm doing really well. I will say, if I must say so myself. Brittany, I know you're moving. I hope you're having a great time with your new place. Melody, yes, you said finally caught you online. I was thinking today I want to catch you live. Yes, I hope you're enjoying the live. Guys, look, this shit is easy. I'm going to affirm that for you guys. Thank you. There's 20 people in the room. I would love 20 thumbs ups because I will tell you this. My goal is to come live at least once a week for you guys. More if I can. Tuesdays is what I'm thinking. Mondays are great. I know that there are other people who go live. There's another young lady that I love, Roxy Talk. She goes live around this time. So I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but we got to get this. I love talking to you guys because we can work this stuff out in real time. You don't have to wait for me to answer your comment. And you can really kind of like get my sense of what I've done to create my dream life. And I can help you create yours or help you to stay focused. That is my goal for my channel, is to help everyone who comes on my channel with my content, with live, is to help everyone stay focused, stay in alignment. I don't care, like whatever it is that you think that may be going crazy in your life, if you can get back into alignment quicker, sooner than later, you can have 2 days where you're just like in a shitty mood and you can still manifest. It's not like it's like if you do something off, then you're not going to get it. It's just the focus, your mindset has to be that no matter what's going on in my life, I'm still going to get my manifestations. My manifestations are going to come to me the way I desire them to. Those are affirmations, those are self concept beliefs. If you change your self concept, for me, I'm a person who always gets what I desire to get no matter what. That may seem selfish to some people, but well, I get what I want though. I always, my things just always manifest to me the way I desire them to manifest. It has become a part of my reality. There are not too many things that I have to complain about anymore because I just affirm that no matter what is going on, I choose to see it as it's always working out in my favor, and things always work out in my favor. Start saying general affirmations that mean something to you. Start speaking to yourself as, you know what? I don't care if that person said I couldn't do it. I can do it. I can do this. I'm going to do it. It's happening for me. Start affirming for yourself. It's happening for me. No matter what, it's happening for me. Mhm. How do I get a notification for my live? The bell. And you used to be acting a little janky. What I have to do sometimes is unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the top, the first bell. And then it'll give me all of the notifications because I hate that too. Just with the notification on the right, click the thank you, Eugene. I appreciate your super chat. Click the top bell, the first bell. Dominique Blanca says my problem is I change my mood so much. One minute I want something and the next minute I'm like, I don't want that anymore. Well, that's your prerogative. Just know that in changing your mood, you can still have a general affirmation that no matter whether I change my mood or not, I'm still going to get what I want. So you guys have to really like affirm for what your ideal outcome is. For me, it's no matter what's going on in my life, I'm always going to get the things that I desire to have. I don't give a damn. And I want to bring that back to my notes because I did have this in my notes that I wanted to share. Um, Yeah, I put here that your thoughts are always manifesting, so you can't take a break from manifesting. That is just your birthright. You're always manifesting. Consciously manifesting though, you have to monitor your thoughts. And if you take a day where you're not feeling well, it's okay. You're still gonna be able to get right back into alignment. Like you don't have to stress about that. Also, how I manifest my dream life is I refuse to accept no as an answer. That is one of my key things. I refuse to accept no as an answer. There's no such thing as like for me. I'll tell like if I don't want to do something, I say no. But I don't accept if I'm desiring to have something and I'm focusing on a particular manifestation, then no is not an answer for me. Like the alternative is yes. That's it. Yes, I can have my manifestation. Yes, I'm going to get it. Yes, it's coming to me. I'm always going to be blessed. I am so thankful for all of my blessings. Okay, that may be taking a little bit of a longer time, but it's okay because I'm still going to get it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. My manifestation is on the way. As a matter of fact, it's not just on the way, it's right here. It's actually right here. It's just waiting for me to align my thoughts to what I need to be doing, what I need to be focusing on. As soon as I align my thoughts, my manifestation shows right up for me because I only accept yes. No is not an option. Try that. And stop fighting for your limitations. Oh, yeah, but Danielle, you don't know. My life is terrible. Stop. Just stop it. Try to start affirming for everything is always working out in my life no matter what. Start there. Just start there. The more you say it, the more you will start to formulate solutions and things will fall into alignment. I promise you. Thank you. But Dominic, yeah, you can change your mind as much as you want to. That has nothing to do with you manifesting. I wonder what your sign is. Are you a Gemini, Dominique Blanco? Or are you Aquarius? Thank you, Eugene. Oh, thank you. Hi, Tioni. Yes, note cards are so important, guys. Just keep it next to your pillow. Just when you wake up, turn over before you go on your social media or check your phone. Go to your note card and say, "Oh, that's what I'm focusing on today." Just do it. People always fight me and be like, "Oh, well, what if I forget?" I'm like, "Just do it." I'm your mindset coach. Just do it. And then after 7 days, like, "Oh, yeah, you were right. I started to have dreams about the note card." Yes, because Your subconscious mind is being programmed to think about your vision. Just do it. Trust me, just do it. It works. Melody says, I have a question. How many self concept affirmations are enough? Some say 2 to 3 or 5 affirmations per subject, while some say you can any as amount as they're your thoughts. Rule of thumb is start with smaller ones. Start with 3, and then every week or so, when your subconscious mind gets used to that, then add more on. I don't ever suggest overwhelming your subconscious mind with 8-hour mind tapes. I know some of you guys like to listen to the 8-hour ones. That's fine. I'm just saying I don't suggest starting out like that. Maybe start out with, if you like an 8-hour tape on YouTube, maybe a person you like to listen to and you like it. What I do is I have a channel that I like to listen to. I listen to my own stuff, but I do have a channel that I like to listen to. She has 8-hour ones. I just move it to the last 2 hours, and I put a timer on my phone where it shuts off. But you got to build up to your mind. Your mind needs time to rest overnight. So I just think even just introducing new ideas to your subconscious mind, start small. Look, this is not a race. This is a journey. You can make things happen a lot faster if you give yourself a lot of room to breathe. Because the more room you give yourself to breathe with, just starting like with 3 and then go to 5 and then you can expand, and you'll get to see what works and what doesn't. But as you go on and on between weeks and months, you'll start to feel different. You won't even know why you wake up one day and you decide to go and start on that book. Or you're at work and then the bullshit that used to bother you, it don't even bother you no more. That's because you have, over the course of time, reprogram your subconscious mind with your affirmations, with your subconscious reprogramming, and it's natural. It's just natural. Just keeping yourself in alignment and just saying everything's working out for me. Start general and then add more stuff in. You don't have to race to it. It'll happen a lot faster when you give yourself a lot of breathing room to go general and then specific with your affirmations. Um, you said, thank you for joining Cambridge Williams. I'm experiencing BBL now. My man, I'm manifesting initials are BM. That's how I write him when I script. Yeah. So you're having birds before land. Birds before land, celebrate that. But don't focus there. Just like, okay, well, I'm having birds before land, so keep going. But go straight to the end. When you have birds before land, go straight to the end. That is a universe. That is your higher infinite intelligence telling you, okay, you successfully saturated your subconscious mind with something, because you wouldn't be seeing it if it wasn't there in your mind. Now, don't focus on, oh, it's not what I want. Focus on, okay, well, thank God I saw it. So now what's next? Oh, so that's the breadcrumb? That's a little morsel? Oh, so I don't want morsels. I want the whole shebang. Let's go towards the end with the whole shebang. It's just an indicator to go to the end. That's what I would say. Dominique Blanca said, I'm going to use blanket affirmation, say I'm the best Yes. Now, when you say I'm the best version of myself, for me, the best version of myself is someone who is kind to herself first. I treat myself with the utmost respect, and I expect others to do the same. That is the best version of myself. Also, I'm fiscally responsible, meaning that I'm financially secure and responsible with my finances. That is the best version of myself. Also, I eat well. I take care of myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And the fifth thing is that I show up to my tribe of my fly tribe. That is the best version of myself at the moment. That's how I would define my best version. I love that. This is a great affirmation. Divinely Guided says, I'm glad you mentioned a 20-second loop instead of a long drawn out. Hmm. 20 seconds is more than enough to manifest something quickly. If you guys read Neville Goddard, he literally suggests, as you're falling asleep in state akin to sleep, loop a believable conversation or a visual interaction with the end result of your manifestation. So if you are manifesting a new car, in my mind, the 20-second loop would be me receiving the keys from the guy at the dealership, my husband standing next to me, and me saying to him, "Baby, look at my car, oh my goodness." And me looking around the car and jumping up and down and sitting inside of the car, him getting inside of the passenger seat, me jumping in, and then me putting the keys in, and me putting my hands on the wheel, me looking to the right and saying, "Babe, look at my new car." Now, how long did that take me? How long was that? That was like 10 seconds. That is an example of what you would loop before you're going to bed. Don't matter about the credit, how much it costs. I went straight to the end result of me driving away in bliss in my new car. But you see how it's very descriptive about everything that would be happening. And most importantly, is having a conversation or a visualization and heightened emotion, gratitude, relief, excitement. If you can loop that in 10 seconds, 20 seconds at the most, but 10 seconds, you in there like swimwear. And you can do that right before you go to bed. If you do that for about a week or so, some people can do it for one night and they're good. But some people, they just do it and they loop it and they just loop it until it happens. And once it happens, then you can stop. But that's 10 seconds of your night. You guys see how that works? It's a 10-second loop. I fit all that emotion in 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Daniel, I got movement with my SP 1 week and then it stops because third parties. What do you suggest? Tioni, I'll come back to that because there's no such thing as third parties. I don't even recognize them. Hi, Natty J. Natty J, I manifested you. You're on my WhatsApp. I have some very exciting news for you. I'm gonna WhatsApp you after this live. I have some very exciting news for you about those books that were supposed to come to you a month ago. Very exciting news. I didn't forget. The post office did though. But I got you, Natty J. Thank you for joining. Dominique. Oh, girl, didn't I say Aquarius? Did I not ask you if you were a Gemini or Aquarius? I'm sure I did. I can pick up on that. That's why the your energy. But that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You're an Aquarius moon too. So your moods are the inner things that you tend to focus on. Your internal. Yeah, so when you have anxiety, this is my personal opinion. Um, I used to be a person that suffered from really bad panic attacks when I was in my early 20s. And because I'm so great at it now, I know the triggers. My husband, I saw him. Look, he knows that I don't like stress in my life. I like to know what I'm doing. I like to be in control of my thoughts. This is how I get over my anxiety, and this is how most therapists will tell you is to become very aware. Get in the habit of as soon as something is going on and it makes you feel like that, bring your awareness back to the present with your breathing. Or you can have like a talisman. Like for this, like I used to have a necklace that I would wear, and I would just bring it back. And then I had a notebook, and I would write down what triggered me before I started the panic attack. And so I got to, over the course of a month or so, see what my triggers were. And then from that, I learned what not to focus on. My triggers ended up being with anxiety and overthinking. My triggers ended up being a particular person in my life, a parent, not living up to something or thinking, oh my God, if this person finds out about this, then they're going to be mad at me. So I had a lot of issues with anxiety, with people pleasing. That's why I don't do it anymore. I please myself first, and others can come in the universe of my world, if that's a thing. But staying present, it helps with your focus. The Power of Now is a great book. I also have this book here, guys. It's called You Can Heal Your Life. It's by Louise Hay. And this book is strictly about affirmations and why we sometimes give our power away to people, places, circumstances, when we really should be focusing on our own self. When somebody says, why are you being selfish? You're not being selfish. You are taking care of yourself first. So that if you don't have enough to give to yourself, then you can't give of yourself to others. So if you need a break to focus, we're talking about creating your dream life, but more importantly, having a vision. What about, okay, if you can't see your dream life, what about your ideal day? Your ideal work environment, your dream job, your ideal work environment, your ideal relationship, your dream relationship. These things are all interchangeable when it comes to you creating it. You can create whatever. Whatever. I know people say that, but it's the truth, but it does require you to do the work. And the work is just really, like I just told you, I wrote down 3 things I desired to do and towards me slimming down my body weight. Look, it took me like 2 minutes to do it. It's easy. The fear of doing it and it not working out, I think, is what gets in the way. But I promise you, this is what I do with my coaching. I'm not trying to shameless plug, but this is what I do. I literally just, the first session, I let you get it out. I take my little notes, I listen, let you get it out, and then the the second hour is like, okay, so this is what I noticed, and then we work through a completely new story, and we get a plan. And from week 1 to week 2, what is the plan? What are you going to realign your focus on for 1 week? It's easy when you have a coach because I'm going to remind you. You're going to get those texts from me. You're going to get those pop-up calls from me. We're going to go, you know, through it. You're going to cry. Every person who works with me, the tears come because it's a release. Once you release it, we rebuild it. Just saying. Now, Tioni, I'm gonna come back to that, and then I'm gonna get off here with you guys. But I just wanna. Mhm. Cambridge, thank you. Maddie, hello, dear. Thank you. You know, this is my little. This is my I love this is my little jazzy hat when I'm having a bad hair day. Oh, Kim, you said there's a new movie coming out called Healing. It's about healing through your thoughts. Yeah. Well, yes. How many times should we do our affirmations to let our subconscious absorb them quickly? Okay. For me, my honest opinion, from me doing all my research when it comes to the subconscious mind, is it's very personal. However, the subconscious mind does take about 21 to 30 days to absorb something that you do consistently. I know this to be true. I am a person who I play an instrument, and over the course of time, repetition, it becomes muscle memory. Like right now, if I pick up my flute, I can play my flute right here in my mind. I've done it so much. But when I first started, I was fumbling around. I could barely blow through the freaking hole of the flute. My embouchure was trash. I remember it took me about 2 months for me to properly learn how to play a flute, but I was young. I was like probably 12. As an adult, it does not take me long to program my mind because laser sharp focus. If you want to charge your mind quickly, zoom in on that sucker. I'm going to give you a perfect example. How many times should we do our affirmations? You don't have to do them all day, every day. I can promise you that. You can literally do them before bed or you can listen to them in your sleep. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Look at the bottom. What's going the ticker? Custom made MP3s. I would suggest you record your own voice or let me record them for you. This is how I actually manifest things a lot faster. Is I listen to my own affirmations. Plus, I recite them when I wake up, right when I'm coming out of sleep, and right before bed. And in between the day, I just don't let myself get off my rocker. Your feelings are indicators of your thoughts. So you do not have to do affirmations all day, every day. Do them at the times that matter. Before you go to bed and when you wake up and throughout the day, monitor your feelings. Your feelings will tell you what your thoughts are thinking. Now, if you have time to do affirmations throughout the day, don't just do them to do them. Do them when you feel well. Like, do them when you feel good. If I'm at work and a bitch is pissing me off, I'm not gonna be like, all is well, all is well. No. Or if my SP is ticking me off, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I love him so much, I love him so much. That is not the right time to do your affirmations. The right time to do your affirmations is when you feel like it. If you don't feel like reciting affirmations, then please don't. Because you're going to subconsciously program yourself to do something completely different. So recite them when you're relaxed, when you feel well, and when you have heightened emotion. You can manifest, but that's not the ideal time. Well, actually, is it new? Is Kim? Is it out now? Can I order it? Can I order it online? I will. I told my husband I was going to pick a movie out after I get off here because I still got to cook dinner. Is it? Can I order it? Because we like movies like that. Okay, Tiani. If you're still here, I want to come back to your question. So this is the last thing I'll say before I let you guys go. When it comes to third parties and your specific person, your specific person as your lover, these people are players in your game. Let's just they're players. They're characters. Tiani, if you had your ideal game system, like Sims, I love that. Like, have you guys played Sims? In Sims, if you orchestrated relationships in Sims, would there be a conscious decision to add a third party? What would be the reason why you would acknowledge or even add a third party into your virtual reality? I tell people, do not acknowledge third parties. That bitch does not exist. She got to go. Unless you're in a polygamous relationship or you just get down like that. But if you desire to be in a monogamous relationship, you just have to really put your foot down and just say no. If he wants to continue to deal with another woman and you, and that's not what you desire, then he got to go or she got to go. You got to raise your standards, my dear. Because unless you're into polygamous relationships, why in the hell would another person be in the imagery of you and your man? My husband, he know better. I don't play those games. The only women that I acknowledge in his life are family members that are women. Any woman at his job or any woman that he knows, no. I'm the only woman. The only one. That is my affirmations. I'm the one and only in his life. Romantically and friendship wise, I am the only one. How about that? You gotta raise your standards. Third party don't exist. Get her ass out of your mind and let him know if you're in contact with him. Look, I don't know who this person is, but you guys have to like put your foot down about that. Unless you are into polygamy, nope. Just don't even acknowledge a third. Why would a third party exist? Third party? You mean another bitch? Get out of there. No, get her out of there. Get her out of your mind. I'm not saying to do nothing crazy now. I'm not condoning violence. Just saying, get her out of your mind. She does not exist. And you need to put your foot down about that and let it be known. That's what I was saying. I'm about to write a book about third parties, actually. And I can speak this into existence because I think it's the bane of manifesting specific people that I've noticed on YouTube. People like to acknowledge other circumstances besides just like imagining them and their man or them and their woman. Like nobody else exists but you and the person. Yeah, but he said this is. Who cares what they said? Recreate it in your mind, revise it in your mind. These people have to live in your reality. They have to. And if they don't live in your reality, then find a new SP. Oh, nobody don't want to talk about that though. Some people need to manifest new SPs because some people are holding on to people who are causing them a lot of strife. But who am I to tell you that you can't manifest your specific person? I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just saying that the focus should not be on what they're doing. It should be on what I deserve to have. My reality does not involve another. My husband knows that. Like, look, don't get me vexed. Don't play with me. I'm the only one. The fuck? Y'all be playing too much with y'all specific people. I'm like, y'all should just start like mentally bitch slapping these people. Y'all let these SPs get away with way too much. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Eternal abundance. Yeah, I'm about to get off here because I'm starting to talk shit about specific people in y'all life. Y'all be letting these men get away with way too much in your life. I'm not that chick. Baby. Never have been, never will be, husband or single or not. You're not gonna play with me. I'm too good of a woman. I'm too much of a beautiful, spiritually guided person to let any specific person, lover, romantic person, to play me out. Y'all let them get away with too much. Now y'all quiet in the comments. Did I say too much? Did I say too much? Aaron, you just got in here. I was going off on specific people. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to keep it real. Y'all gotta put your foot down about your specific person. Do not accept a specific person if that is not your dream relationship. If that is not your ideal situation with your specific person, you need to have enough courage to redirect your thoughts and your self concept towards affirming that I'm always loved, I'm always respected, and I'm always cared for. I just did a self concept meditation, and I remember saying in the meditation that people love and respect me. That includes everyone, including your SP. If somebody loves and respects you, there ain't no damn third party. The fuck? That's not respect. Yeah. Put yourself on the pedestal and take them off and let them live their life. Your specific person has his own life. Sometimes you may want to manifest a person and they're not ready to be manifested. Let them figure their shit out so that when they come back to you, they're coming back to you the way that you desire them to be in your relationship. You see what I'm saying? Let your specific person go through his or her own stuff and focus on what you desire to have in a relationship. And by the Most High Mother, Father, Creator's divine order, you will have everything you desire to have out of your specific person when you let things unfold the way that they're supposed to. Some people don't believe in divine timing. Divine timing is whenever you become aligned with who you are and what you deserve to have. That's divine timing. That can happen today, tomorrow, next week. There's no God up in the sky saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make her wait 10 years before she gets her specific person." No, it's you. Realign yourself, get yourself focused, stay there in the end result. If the person who you are manifesting doesn't want to act right, then let them be and still focus on yourself. Stay in the end result, and things will fall into. This is universal law. This has to happen. The way you focus your mind and your thoughts, it has to unfold. You're always manifesting. It never stops. Tell yeah, and girl, you know I love you. I'm not yelling at you. You know I love you, girl. I love you so much that I want you to get what I'm saying to you. Because you and I, we have history and I know you. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Thank you, Aaron, for being here. Um, Eternal abundance. Yeah, I was just well, I was just kind of like getting on not Tioni. I was just getting on if you eternal abundance, if you move the cursor back for the last 20 minutes when I was ranting about specific people and third parties, you'll get the answer. Because I literally just went off. I was cussing and everything. I'm not even supposed to be cussing because I'm monetized, but I had to get the point across. So I hope that answers your question. I will leave this live up so you can watch it back. Really? Erica, it's on Prime. Oh, maybe me and my husband can watch that movie. You said it's called Healed, right? What is it called? Divine, divinely guided. Heal, and it's about healing through our thoughts. Ooh, maybe me and my husband can watch that tonight. Thank you. Say it louder for the people in the back, Aaron. I love you guys. I just want you to thrive. I want your ideal life. I want your dream life to be so vivid and so rich and right in front of you that you can literally reach out and just bask in it. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it tonight on you said it's on Prime, so it's Prime or Netflix or both. Ooh. I'm gonna tell my husband y'all help me pick out the movies. So me and him, we like stuff like that. Virgo Star, thank you for being here, my dear. Virgo, I love Virgos. Ooh, it's on Prime. I'm about to watch it too. All right, so yes, Tiani, look. Tiani always does my favorite. She knows I love purple elephants, so she always puts a purple heart and an elephant because she knows I love them. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still watching, thank you so much for being here. Here's what I'm going to implore you to do. Email me at flygirlsmanifesting if you have any questions, any concerns. Okay? You can personally reach out to me for any questions or concerns. My platform is about helping you to redirect your story in a way that's going to benefit you in the long run. This is not something that happens overnight. There is a certain amount of consistency that is required. That is what I'm here to do. Okay? You're going to see me on YouTube. I do YouTube videos, I do lives, I do free workshops throughout some people show up for my free workshops. I do one-on-one coaching, paid coaching. I also do a paid mastermind, but there are a lot of free things that I offer because this is my path. I am a person who I'm also working through my own things. However, I am living my dream life and I have helped other people decide. Make a decision of what your dream life is. If you don't know, that's okay. Start with your dream day. What would your ideal day look like? And I had a coach tell me that your ideal day should be a day when you wake up and it's just normal. Nobody has to do anything. Doesn't have to be anything. It's just your normal day. Learn to enjoy your normal day. That should be your ideal day. Now, what's in your my normal day is I wake up whenever I want to. I have my coffee. I take my walks. I do my emails. If my husband is home, we enjoy brunch together. Freedom. My ideal day is freedom, my free time to do whatever I want to do, make my own schedule, deal with my clients whenever I need to. That is my ideal day. Right now, I'm about to go make dinner and watch Healed. So if you don't know your dream life, it's okay. Start with your dream day. Let's start there. Coco Brown, hey girl, Paige, you're gonna live a long time. I was just thinking about you today. You were in a dream of mine. We got to link up, Paige. Are you Paige? Before I let you go, are you free tomorrow? I need to talk to you. I had a dream about you, and I need to talk to you. I need to know before I leave, so that because I know you might be busy. I have to talk to you. Just let me know yes if you're free tomorrow sometime, so I'll call you. Okay, perfect. So Paige, I'll text you tonight, and then you let me know what time you're free tomorrow. I have something very exciting to tell you. It's just about like a dream that I had about you. All right. So Virgo star, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I have such a beautiful tribe of people. So you guys have my all my love and all my support. I wanted to come live to talk about affirmations. I know people say all the time that it's easy, and it really is, but it's okay because we're all working through our shit. But what you accept in your reality consistently is what you start to see. And you can start with something small. I'll leave you guys with this. So the purple elephant that Tiani puts here is a purple heart and an elephant. I just said last year, I was like, you know what? I want to prove to myself that I can manifest something and something that I have no resistance to. Like, I don't give a shit if I manifest it or not. I said, I want to manifest purple elephant. And I know that there are no such things as purple elephants in real life. I'm like, but yeah, I could still see one, like somebody could do one online, or maybe I could just have somebody mention it. But I said I want to manifest purple elephant. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a video documenting manifesting a purple elephant. Within 2 days of documenting the process of me writing it, or me visualizing it, or me speaking about it over and over and over, within 2 days, the purple elephant popped up on YouTube on a thumbnail. I've never seen a purple elephant a day in my life until I started to speak it into existence. And because I had no resistance to it, the shit popped up. And I'm like, I was like, did I really manifest that? But I did, because I promise you I would have noticed a purple elephant even in a picture. But it came into my awareness when I put my focus on it. And that was 2 days. Come on, guys. I get it. Like, we have a lot of shit going on, but if you were to prove to yourself with small stuff and then go back and see what you did to get the small stuff, over time you'll build the confidence and the muscle of knowing how your mind works to manifest. Right? So we can do this. Just start. Give yourself something small and just focus on it, like laser focus. Joke about it, laugh about it, Google it, research it. Speak about it. Write about it. Do that for 2 days. That's what I do in my coaching. I'm like, look, let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Let's tell this new story. Let's go to the end. Emmy, hi. Hey, boo. Yep. And I know, Aaron, you know why you did that, right? You know why you did that. If you go back and you say you manifest a contact from a friend instantly, re-engineer from end to the beginning everything you did in the process, and you'll get your answer of how your mind works. Eternal Abundance says, I agree with you on the SP's been guilty, but I felt that to take all this energy to manifest, but still accept breadcrumbs. So stop accepting breadcrumbs. Let your SP do what they do. They'll come back to you. They'll come back to you. They'll come back to you when you forget about them. Somebody asked me, how come people do what you want them to do when you're not focused on them? And I'm like, this is manifesting one on one, because the focus is no longer connected to thoughts of what they need to do. It's focused on your own life, what you need to do, and then you give the universe time to work in your favor. Remember, we're not just physical people, we're energetic beings. Um, you know, I don't know about people who may be atheists, but I do believe in a higher power. We are all infinitely, divinely connected to our higher selves. You don't have to figure everything out, boo. Just put your heart on it. Set your intention on it. I don't care if people tell you it's impossible to manifest your SP, or that ideal job, or that ideal situation, or that amount of money. Put your heart and your spirit on it, your intentions, and let infinite intelligence work in your behavior. And for the loving freaking, for the love of God, get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. The going back and forth, when you say you want something, or when you say you desire something, when you say you're doing something, don't flip flop. Just stay there. Circumstances do not matter in your situation. If anything, the purging has to happen for you to normally get to where you're going, but that's okay. You want shit to purge away. Soon as you start manifest stuff and things start going your way, usually people around you will show you things that you need to let go. Let it go. Stay focused. Of course, Jamila, that's how it always happens. That's how it always happens. As soon as you let them go, is when they start to come back. Now, if anybody can explain that, then that's what it is. That's what is required to let your specific person, let that job go, let things be what they are, and just stay focused on what it is you desire. I know it's hard for some people, but it really isn't. When you make a decision, that's all I'm saying. It is 8:16. I'm about to go and cook dinner for me and my husband, and we're gonna watch that movie Heal, if we can find it on that, Prime. And I love you. Yeah, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. They all come back, Jamila. They all do. So we should not worry about them. Just focus on it. Yep. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And I know it may seem, hard, but distract yourself. Watch a good movie like I'm about to do. Run. Child, there's so many things you can do to distract yourself from worrying about your specific person, because they'll be back. It always happens. As soon as you forget about their asses, they start coming back. And you'll be like, oh, where'd you come from? Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. I've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. I think that's long enough. Hopefully, the algorithm will, I'm going to affirm that the algorithm is going to bless me, and people will enjoy the playback, because I've dropped a lot of jewels and you guys have helped me to help others. So I appreciate you. And just email me at flygirlsmanifesting@gmail.com if you need anything, even if it's just a question or I do have an email list, but I haven't put you guys on an email list, and I will eventually, so that somebody said that they didn't like that their email was connected with other people, but I'm like, I don't attract bums on my channel, so um, but just know there will be a newsletter so that you won't feel like your information is being shared with other people. I will be doing that in the next week, and it'll just be a newsletter updating you about what I'm doing, what's available, and we're just building a tribe of beautiful people. We calling ourselves Fly Tribe now. Bunch of fly girls, fly ass girls, living their life in their own terms, manifesting consciously, living life, loving, focusing on their self concept, and telling our ideal stories and living our dream lives. That's what we do as fly girls. We living a fly ass life. Bobo. Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, if I have any. And just give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're still here, and a comment if you can. All right. Love you, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.